Time now for a weather impact alert for you. More rain is on the way and it could create more problems.
Let's check in with Chief Meteorologist Rachel Frank. So when's the next round of wet weather going to start, Rachel?
Well, we're never going to fully dry out tonight, but we are in kind of a break in the action where these showers are kind of benign. But as we head towards and after daybreak tomorrow, rain will become steadier, and I think it will be the heaviest between 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. tomorrow night. So we have issued that weather impact alert for poor drainage issues, for the potential for some river flooding. So you might need some extra travel time. Also, just make sure the sump pump is ready to go. It's plugged in, it's got the battery backup, and make sure that any gutters on your street or any storm drains have a clear path so the water has somewhere to go. Here's a look at some of the downpours and storms that came through earlier. And again, we still have a few leftover showers out there, but nothing terribly heavy. As I mentioned before, though, that will change, though, heading through your Friday. Overnight lows will stay in the 50s. We'll see periods of rain as we head through the day tomorrow. And notice it's raining right out of the gate when we wake up tomorrow morning. We'll take a closer look. Your full forecast coming up. Here comes the rain again and again and again. We're going to talk about the issue. Welcome back. We have a weather impact alert through the day and even through this time tomorrow night. We've already picked up 3/4 of an inch of rain just today alone for Windsor Locks, 1/3 of an inch of rain for Oxford, 1/10 of an inch of rain for Windham, and that's just at our official reporting stations. But we'll see a lot more come through tomorrow with those downpours becoming a bit more widespread. For tonight, we just have a few light showers. We're really not talking about very much as we head through the overnight, but this storm system hasn't fully developed just yet, and it will develop through the day tomorrow. We're looking at 1 to 2 inches of rain for most of the state, but there could be some higher amounts up to 3 inches and any heavier downpours that develop. So we're watching the potential for some street flooding. First of all, the ground is already super saturated, so it just might not be able to hold as much water as it did earlier this week, and rivers and streams are already high, so this might be enough to kind of push them over the edge in some cases. Also, we always want to issue a weather impact alert when, hey, it's going to affect your day and you might want to leave some extra travel time. Heading into this weekend, there is a chance for a lingering shower in the morning on Saturday, but we are not talking about much. Most of the time is dry and we might get some late day clearing. A flood watch is in effect for most of the state for the reasons that we just talked about. And there is, if you see in red underneath this graphic, that there's also a flood warning in effect right now for the Connecticut River in Hartford and also down in the southern part of the state. So this is where the river levels were earlier this week, minor flood stage, and now have just dipped back below flood stage. But as more rain arrives, that could send river levels even higher than they were the last couple of days. The same is true for the Connecticut River at Haddam. Water levels are dropping, but the rain comes in and they start to increase. And this is as far as the forecast goes out, but it probably increases further than that. So notice as we head towards daybreak, we'll start to see those showers filling back in again. For some, the morning commute might be okay with some lighter showers. Others may run into some heavier downpours. Here we are at noon. It's raining heavily for some parts of the state, and that's going to be the case right into the evening commute. I think after 10 o'clock, the heaviest rain is over with. And then notice Saturday morning, we're beginning the day with a lot of clouds, a light shower, some sprinkles, not a lot of rain, but not beautiful looking either. And then as we head through the afternoon, we might be able to get that late day bonus clearing. Here we are 5, 6, 7 o'clock just before the sun goes down, and maybe that bonus sun. So high temperatures tomorrow below average in the 50s to right around 60 degrees. Saturday improvement. We're looking at highs between 65 to 70. So we're still, not too warm, but we do get there on Sunday. Sunday is looking like full sunshine for Mother's Day. High temperatures in the lower to middle 70s, but it will be a bit breezy. That's the only downside. Warming temperatures continue for Monday, Tuesday of next week, and then showers will return.
All right, the rain is back after just about a day or so of dry weather. It's been a soggy week.
Let's check in with Chief Meteorologist Rachel Frank for a weather impact alert. Rachel, is this rain going to take us through the weekend?
No, that is the good news. I do expect improvement as we head into this weekend, but for tomorrow, it is a wet one. Rounds of rain that we clearly don't need at this point, 1 to 2 inches for most of the state, but there could be some higher amounts up to 3 inches. So there is a chance for some poor drainage, flooding, also some river flooding in parts of the state just because we've already seen so much rain from earlier this week. And I think, again, that'll happen at any point through the day tomorrow and right into this time tomorrow night. For now, we have a few lighter scattered showers out there, but overall, we're not looking at anything terribly heavy, and I don't think we will get anything heavy until we head into tomorrow morning. So here we are at 7, 8 a.m. We're starting to see the rain kind of fill back in again, becoming steadier, and then we'll see those locally heavier downpours, especially midday on. High temperatures tomorrow will be in the 50s to right around 60 degrees. Again, it is still raining as we head towards this time tomorrow night. There is a chance for an early morning shower or two as we head into Saturday. Otherwise, it's a mostly cloudy day. It'll be near to slightly below average with highs in the 60s, and then we could see some late day clearing that'll end up being a bonus as we head towards sunset Saturday night and a nice sunny, breezy Sunday. Your full forecast will get a full look at everything coming up.
Jill.
The rain returns tomorrow, and unfortunately, it will come down heavily at times. We'll time it out for you, and of course, we're looking ahead to some weekend improvement coming up. Welcome back. There is a flood watch in effect during the day tomorrow, and for that reason we have a weather impact alert because you're going to be splashing through some puddles tomorrow and there could be some poor drainage flooding. The system hasn't fully evolved quite yet, but we are already seeing some showers out there. I don't expect any heavy rain through the overnight. In fact, I even think after this push comes through, things may fully calm down for a little while overnight. How much additional rain? We're talking about 1 to as much as 2 inches for most of the state, but there could be some higher amounts up to 3 where locally heavier downpours set up, noticing that some of our guidance is showing that scattered across parts of the state. Now, first thing in the morning, I think it's cloudy and damp. The morning commute might not be awful. I think we end up getting a push of some heavier rain just after that, though. So for the lunch hour, you're probably thinking, I'll just stay in the office today and have that lunch. Noticing we've just got this fire hose of moisture almost directly over us, and it will be raining heavily for some at least as we head into the evening commute as well. By Saturday morning, we are waking up to overcast skies. There's a chance for a lingering light shower or two, but we're not talking about a whole lot of additional measurable rain. It's just not a pretty looking morning on Saturday, and those clouds will slowly break for sun, but it probably won't happen until the very end of the day, within an hour or two of sunset. Heading into Sunday, we do get that sun back out again. And for Mother's Day, it's looking nice and warmer. However, it will be breezy with high temperatures in the lower to middle 70s. We will take it. We just want the sun at this point. Low temperatures tonight will fall back into the 50s. Heading through the day tomorrow, it's cool to go along with those rounds of rain. High temperatures only in the mid 50s for the Waterbury area, but close to 60 for Hartford and also for Chester. Heading into Saturday, again, because we don't see a ton of sun until later in the day, temperatures will struggle. We're looking at highs in the middle to upper 60s. And then for Mother's Day, again, here's that day where we get the sun back out again with high temperatures returning to the lower to middle 70s. Here's a look at your Fox 61 7-day forecast. And one thing I wanted to show you is that we continue to see a warming trend as we step into next week. So for Monday, we're looking at highs in the mid 70s. We're close to 80 degrees on Tuesday, loving that. But rain returns. It's just scattered showers as we head towards the middle of next week. So overall, we are looking at much drier weather. Here's a look at your 7-day forecast.